Okay, you want to learn English and you're trying to improve your grammar, but then you listen to real native speakers and it completely confuses you. You think, hang on, that's not what my teacher said. Surely native speakers speak perfect English. Well, actually, no. Native speakers break grammar rules all the time. And in this lesson, I'm going to show you 7 huge grammar mistakes that native speakers make and why you should make them too. Sometimes. Are you ready? Before we start, please don't use any of these in your exams or formal writing. Learn the correct grammar first, okay? But don't be shocked when you hear native speakers breaking these rules. And if you want to sound truly natural, you can make some of these mistakes too. But do it confidently, do it with a smile on your face so that the person knows that you know the real version. Okay, now if you don't know me, I'm Greg. I've helped thousands of students reach an advanced level of English fluency through my online courses and this YouTube channel where I publish a new video every Friday to help you reach an advanced level of English. So subscribe if you want an advanced level of English. Today I've made a worksheet for you which includes all the mistakes and the correct versions from the grammar that I'm teaching you in today's lesson. Also, an extra 7 mistakes that native speakers make. Okay, so there's double value in that PDF today. I'll also send you a new worksheet every Friday when I publish my new videos. So when you download that, you will receive all future worksheets automatically. As always, you can download the worksheet by clicking up there, scanning the QR code in the corner of the screen, or clicking on one of the links in the description or pinned comment. Right, let's have a look at these 7 mistakes, and what I want you to do is watch the whole video and tell me which of these 7 mistakes surprises you the most. Which one can you just not believe native speakers make? All right, number 1 then, double negatives. Oh my word. So the correct version, which I'm sure you know, is there aren't any mountains high enough. Okay? But why do we hear Marvin Gaye singing "Ain't No Mountain High Enough"? Okay, and it's not just this example. You hear ain't no reason, ain't no this, ain't no that. Ain't means isn't, is not. If we use that, we can't use another negative. Because in English, if you put 2 negatives together, it makes a positive. So if a native speaker says there ain't no milk in the fridge, there is milk in the fridge. But that's not what they want to say. Okay, double negatives are bad in English. Everybody knows that. Every English-speaking kid learns that, but people still break the rule. Okay, rule number 2. The correct version is we've done well, but what do native speakers say? Well, some native speakers say we done good. That's 2 mistakes. You got 3 words and 2 mistakes. First, it's the wrong tense. We done? I mean, it should be we have done or we did. And then you need well. Well describes the verb. Good describes a thing. So it should be we've done well, not we done good. How many more mistakes can you make in a 3-word sentence? Seriously. But you hear this in some parts of southern England and in the US as well. And if you ever listen to a southern English footballer or football manager talking about the game, you will often hear this. We done good. We played good. The boy done good. Absolutely terrible grammar, but you hear it and you hear native speakers using it. And talking of football players, rule number 3, this was actually the inspiration for me creating this video, was listening to football podcasts. And Alan Shearer, I love Alan Shearer, a real hero of mine. He's from Newcastle, and what he wanted to say was this. He should have gone blah, blah, blah. But what did he say? He should have went. should have went. Okay, this is a past modal. We use the modal verb like must, may, should. And then the verb have and the past participle. Should have gone, should have eaten, should have taken, might have eaten, might have taken. All right, if you want to know more about past modal verbs, there's a video on it up there. If you're watching Alan Shearer, I recommend you watch that video. But the thing is with this bad grammar is it's really, really common in Irish and some Northern UK dialects. I say it's bad, I mean it's actually completely natural, and well, even though it's technically incorrect, if millions of native speakers use that grammar, then it's worth knowing about. Okay, number 4, one that reminds me of my brother. He always uses this, and I remember when I was a kid, my brother telling him, no. What he wanted to say, and what many native speakers say, is this: I was sitting, or I was sitting down, or I was standing. However, it's very common to hear native speakers saying this: I was sat there waiting for ages, or I was stood there waiting for ages. Okay, it's a very British thing, especially in the north of England, which is where my brother and I are from. It's informal, it's incorrect, but you will hear it. Okay, now number 5, let's have a look at this sentence. He doesn't know what he's doing. Quite an easy sentence, right? But what do some native speakers say? He don't know what he's doing. He don't? No, wait, I don't, you don't, he, third person, doesn't. Pretty simple mistake, but you'll hear this in movies, in music, in some regional dialects too. Simple mistake, but it's everywhere. And if you listen to music, especially, I'm sure you will find this. All right, mistake number 6 is one, I will be honest with you, that I make all the time. And I choose to make it. I know the correct version is this: my friend and I went to the supermarket. But it's very common for native speakers, myself included, to say this: me and my friend went to the supermarket. Okay, every grammar book in the world will tell you that it should be the other person first, my friend, and it should be I, not me. If not, it's like you're saying, me went to the supermarket, which sounds a bit like a caveman. But almost every native speaker I know says it wrong anyway. It just sounds natural and normal. And if you say the correct version, it sounds very formal, almost too formal for informal situations. And that's why I normally purposefully make the mistake. But, you know, at least I know the correct version. Okay, and mistake number 7 is this. You'll probably recognize this simple sentence: there are lots of people there. There is one person there. There are lots of people there. However, very often you hear native speakers saying this: there is, or there's, lots of people there. We're talking about a plural thing, so it should be there are, but native speakers very often say there is. There is lots of people there. Or instead of there are so many things to do today, there's so many things to do today. I guess it's just a tiny bit easier to say there's instead of there are. And I think that's the only excuse I can find why native speakers make this mistake. And I'll be honest, when I'm speaking quickly, I probably make this mistake too. Again, it's not that I don't know the correct version. I'm an English teacher. But when I'm speaking quickly with my friends, then this mistake just naturally happens. Okay, so tell me, which of these 7 mistakes surprised you the most? Which one can you not believe that you know and native speakers make mistakes with? Please let me know in the comments. I read all the comments and I would love to hear from you. So now you've seen how native speakers break the rules. Go and fix the mistakes that learners like you make. Okay, you really need to fix these grammar mistakes to reach a high level of English. But most students keep on making them again and again and again. I'll tell you what they are in that video there. There's your free worksheet from today. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.